are at Oak Alley Plantation. Going to take a tour of the grounds.
The beginning. When Jack and Selina Roman acquired Oak Alley in 1836, it was a plantation whose primary residents were 57 field slaves. That same year, Jack purchased 49 slaves from his mother's estate auction, bringing the total number of slaves to 106. This community is the focus of slavery at Oak Alley.
Between 1839 and the Civil War, over 220 men, women, and children were enslaved at Oak Alley. Dehumanized and quantified like any other commodity, they appeared in sales records and inventories, yet as people they have been forgotten by history. This wall is in recognition of the people on whose back this plantation was built. For most of them, a name is all that remains of their story.
The hot Delta sun first rose on sugarcane, one of Louisiana's oldest and largest cash crops, more than 200 years ago. Squint, and the fields look much as they must have appeared then. But the industry has grown.
We are about to take a tour of a product that's only made here and distributed worldwide. You probably have that product, so say out loud what that product is and let us know in the comments if you got it right or wrong. And a hint, we're not in Kentucky. Okay, so this is the tour we're taking. Did you guess it right? Make sure you put it in the comments, yes or no. Here we go.
The generations-old artisanal process of making Tabasco sauce begins in the pepper fields on Avery Island. Each fall harvest, a McElhenney family member selects only the finest plants for extracting seed stock. Come February, the seeds are planted in the greenhouse where seedlings grow to be about a foot tall by April and are ready to be planted in the field. By August, these seedlings have become mature pepper plants whose pods turn from green to yellow to orange and finally to a bright red. The ripe red peppers are hand-picked, ground the same day into mash, mixed with a little salt, and placed into white oak barrels, where it will age in our barrel warehouses for up to 3 years. After aging, the mash is inspected by a McElhenney family member. The approved mash is sent to blending, where it is mixed with high-quality vinegar for 2 to 3 weeks. The sauce is then run through a mill to remove the pepper skins and seeds before it heads to bottling. Automated bottling lines fill, cap, label, and seal each bottle before it is placed in a carton, then boxed to be shipped around the globe. Today, we produce hundreds of thousands of bottles per day, enough Tabasco to defend the entire world against bland food.
So after it's sat for 3 years, it gets moved into here and it is stirred. And when it's being stirred.
Is that where it was?
No. So every label is getting put on square and straight. And it is currently 10:15 in the morning.
Forgot to press the button.
That's good. That one's mild.
Yeah.
Very smoky. And this is a
Now you get into the heat. Habanero. Fruity.
yeah.
Okay, so this heat times 4. You may want to press up for that one.
Heat times 4.
Times 4.
Very hot.
Oh, and it's thick.
Give it a minute.
Okay. Oh, that's very hot. Ooh, that's a Daryl and Scott hot. Perfect.
Would you like to try any pepper jellies, honey, or olives? You should try this sauce. This is a red jalapeno. It's very good. It's not too hot. Do you need some honey?
Does honey take the heat away?
Well, it's the only thing that we can offer you that might help.
Mike.
You go through this all day.
We'll take a little more honey.
It'll pass.
It will pass.
Did you try the pepper jelly?
I didn't.
Would you like to? So here's all three.
Will I have any taste yet?
You should. Raspberry chipotle, jalapeno, and original.
This is the original? Okay, that hot pepper is now here.
They say hot pepper's good for your stomach.
Okay.
You'll be okay.
Well, that was an interesting tour.
These 170-acre gardens were McElhenney's experiment in making the fertile land of South Louisiana produce, thrive, and support her people and wildlife. Decades later, this experiment gave rise to Avery Island's own motto, man and environment in balance. These gardens originally served as McElhenney's private estate and nursery business, Jungle Gardens Incorporated, and in 1935 was opened to the public as a drive-through garden. Little has changed since he has died. Today, Jungle Gardens is much more than a pretty park. It holds many extraordinary secrets that tell the story of how one individual can seize the initiative, take action, and make huge advances in conservation. Live oaks are evergreen and don't shed leaves annually. The wood of the live oak is so dense and heavy that it sinks in the water, rendering it very useful in the past for beams and other wood structures, including sailing ships. Take a look at the Spanish moss and resurrection fern growing on the massive oak tree limbs. Spanish moss isn't Spanish or moss. It's actually in the same family as pine apples and succulents. It doesn't grow in pollution stress. It's native to Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean. Spanish moss has been used as stuffing in some of the first automobile seats and mattresses. On the upcoming Willow Pond stands the oldest man-made feature of Jungle Gardens, consisting of long bamboo structures known as rookeries, where egrets nest from February to August each year. This is Bird City, a private waterfowl refuge founded by E. McElhenney around 1895. McElhenney created this refuge after noticing a dramatic decline in the nation's snowy egret population. This decline occurred because plume hunters had killed most of the egrets for their wispy, white feathers, which milliners used to adorn women's hats. At that time, an ounce of egret feathers sold for twice the price of gold.